Hey guys, it's Sarah and today is October 4th. Welcome to Grassroots Evolution. I'm coming to you today to bring you a message for Thanksgiving weekend, Canadian Thanksgiving, which I'm going to count this from Friday, October 4th until October 5th until Monday, October 8th, just to kind of get through the entire weekend. This is a general reading for anyone who is watching, and I hope that it resonates, and I'm going to ask Spirit for the most far-reaching messages. I'm going to also remind you that with this being general, it may not resonate, so you will know internally on a deep soul level if it's for you. If not, go about your day. Again, it always boils down to your free will, and at the end of the day, again, how you implement the knowledge and the spiritual guidance that has been given to you today. Okay, so I'm going to ask my team of light and Archangel Michael to bless and guide this reading, as well as any of you. I'm going to also ask that he guard us, and I'm going to ask for the clearest message possible for me to be the clearest channel. Okay, so without further ado, first one I'm going to pull here is a Psychic Tarot Oracle to get a general idea of some of where the biggest focuses on our life could be over this weekend. So Spirit, would you give us some messages? Thank you. So one that's fallen out here is discontentment and boredom. So there may be an issue where it's been stagnant, and I like how in the background here there's a castle, right? He's able to see all this beautiful land, but where he's sitting, he's chosen to look away from it. But if you see the light that's coming in through the bottom, it is a rainbow. There is a prism of colors here. It's how we feel right now, there is a choice. So if there's a situation where you don't feel you're being fulfilled anymore, this might be something that's coming in. Spirit, is there anything else you can tell me about this? Okay, so if we look at here, he's not looking, but recognition and reward is coming in. So if there is a situation where you feel it's been stagnant and you're not able to see the colors in the world anymore, well, rest assured, there is some sort of recognition coming for you. This particular one almost seems like it could be coming from the higher realms as well. So you could be even recognizing patterns within your own world that are causing you to feel like this stagnant energy. And I will also say this, green is typical to the Four of Cups and feeling just, you know, a sense of things not being where we want them to be, but very heart oriented, and root chakra here with the red, that what we maybe need to manifest, we are going to see some sort of recognition and filtering in from the higher realms into this 3D world. Spirit, is there anything else here with this situation where we've got 4 of Cups and 3? Oops, way too many cards, but one has fallen. So hope. So what Spirit's bringing here is that maybe there's a situation where you feel it's stagnant, but don't turn your back on the hope, right? Don't sit here and go, I'm not looking. Don't look into this dark corner. Look out into this bright, beautiful landscape. Look into the colors of the world and know that you can hold all of your hopes and dreams in your hands. They are protected. Again, I'm being guided to remind you that Archangel Michael is here. All you need to do is call on him and ask for his support, because he will help you. But what you've been wanting to manifest into your life, what your hopes and your dreams are, don't look away, right? If things are stagnant, know and have hope that you, as long as you recognize something that's going to bring you fulfillment, there's hope in that as well. In the bottom of the deck here that I've got is suffering and silence, but she's looking off on her little spot in solitude, looking into a brighter world, looking into the sunset, over the fog as well, but just not saying anything. So maybe there's a situation here where you're feeling like you need a little bit more life to your life in your life. If you can recognize that and see that into the physical, then know there's hope. You don't have to suffer in silence anymore. You can bring this into your physical realm. And I'm going to ask, actually, before I get into the tarot reading, for a clarifier from the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Spirit, is there anything else that you can add to that message here for anyone watching over Thanksgiving weekend? Thank you. your guardian angels are here for you. They're watching you. They are guiding you. You just have to listen, okay? So even though sometimes we're sitting and we're wallowing in despair, we're seeing our life as boredom, right? We're seeing our life as stagnant. Well, we always, always, always have our guardian angels and our team of light here with us that, you know, in our worst times and our biggest struggles, we can reach out to them, okay? So like I was saying before, put your cares into trust of Archangel Michael. You know, if you're in the bottom, I see after here, so I'm just being bringing it in, but surrender and release. So your angels are with you. You can surrender and release any fears, any doubts. Here she's holding on to this vessel, right, where the water is just pouring out. Some of us might want to try and plug this hole, right? Stop the water from pouring out. We don't want to lose it. Others are going to see, you know what? I believe that if this continually comes out, I have to have faith that it will fill back up. Okay? That we can't cover things up for this lack mentality that we don't have enough or we're not enough. We need to surrender and release any of those fears to our guardian angels. Okay. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring in the Guardian Tarot and ask for some messages for any of you who are watching, just with some guidance on this Thanksgiving weekend. What is some situations we might expect? So Spirit, again, I'm going to ask you to use me as a clear channel. Thank you. And what has come out here is suspend. So much like needing to surrender and release and needing to let go of things that cause us this boredom and stagnancy, we need to be able to let go of these leaves that are now lifeless. Beautiful in their color, beautiful in the descent. But if you look here, this guardian is looking into the waters. She's seeing herself as beautiful. She's red with life here and knowing that in order to move forward, there is some things that may need to change. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit for what advice they have on what do we need to kind of let go of here. And I see mountains in the back as well, so there's been some strength here. One of the things I'm being guided to look at is maybe there seems to be more mountains than water here. Maybe we need to know that whatever situation we'll be dealing with, first off, it takes a lot of strength to let go of the things that we hold dear that no longer serve us. This is thought patterns, belief systems, it can be people, but this is stuff that holds us down. This is stuff that also could be controlling issues, right? Could be issues with not wanting to acknowledge our emotions, issues with even the idea that we need to let go. What do we need to let go of for this Thanksgiving weekend? Fear being one of them, right? Because surrendering and release. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune that's come up right here, and this could be really letting go of past situations, again, that didn't work for us along this windy yellow brick road of life, but letting go of the situations that didn't work for us, and instead of choosing to see maybe not the best things about them, take the lessons and the blessings, what were we meant to learn, and move on to the next step. Okay, move on to the next situation in your life. And there's two that have fallen out here. And the Four of Cups, so this is the second time in this reading the Four of Cups is showing up. In the other, with the Psychic Tarot Oracle, he was very bored, right? He's looking down, he's not seeing the love and the happiness in his life and the beauty. Well, this particular Four of Cups, he is again on a mission. He's got a boat behind him. There's a lot of water here, you know, just trying to navigate this boat. And where do I go, right? Plotting away, consciously plotting away. So we could be letting go of things that haven't served us in our worlds and letting go of cycles, right? Stopping them. Moving out of the stagnancy and having a plan, because the one at the bottom here is the Seven of Wands, and this particular guy, he is starting to become lifelike, right? Walking up, starting to spread his wings, really saying, you know what, yes, I've been through the struggle, I'm going to plot on. So if there's a situation in your life where you feel that it's been stagnant and you don't know where to go, at the end of the day, turn to your angels, surrender any attachment that you have on what the situation you think it should look like. Certainly examine your life with, when it comes to what do we need to let go of, what are the behaviors in ourself, in our thought patterns, what are in, it's Thanksgiving as well. So we may need to let go of some things that block us from seeing the blessings, right? That block us from seeing the things that we need to be thankful for. And rather than seeing all the hurt that's come on this road, I keep hearing Rascal Flatts, right? God bless the broken road, right? That led me here to you. And in this you, it's this moment, you in this moment, me in this moment, each person that we meet, each moment is a new moment, and we need to let go of anything that's going to hold us back to that paradigm where nothing ever comes our way, and move into, this is a brand new cycle. And in this brand new cycle, we are going to plot towards the things that bring us joy and happiness, so we can stand up in our strength and with our life force and walk towards the things that make us bloom, that make us fly, that transform us. Start to let your feelers out here, right? Become more lifelike and let that sap come through your veins. Okay? Spirit, okay, so this last one. The bottom of the deck here is the Two of Wands, and this is definitely needing to make a decision. So again, with the Four of Cups, this is where do I want to go? Apply it. The Four of Wands is you want to make sure you use your passion and your drive in the best way possible. So rather than seeing things where it's stagnant, let's try and make a decision. Now it did come up in the upside down, so it could just be don't wait too long for this Two of Wands, because if you wait too long to make your decisions, you just burn up the wands and you don't have much left. So standing up at the top of your tower, it does give you this bird's eye view to make the decision that you need to do. The colors are very, very beautiful up there, but it's a little bit lonely. And I'm also being drawn up here to tell you to look at the 5 birds, okay? Because trees and birds, they go hand in hand. Birds like to lay in trees, build nests in trees. There is, I'm not going to say codependency, that's not the word, but there is a coexistence between them and a communication, okay? So 5 is about change, making this Two of Wands, picking our course, plotting the way to go, having a decision to go there passionately, and choosing where to make our energy, making that change. So that's what I have for you today, my friends. I hope this resonated with some of you. Peace, love, and light. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button. If you're not getting the messages when I post, there is a little bell for notification if you want to see it there. But thank you so much for anyone who's watching. The support means the world to me, and I really hope that these messages resonated. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving weekend, and be thankful. There's so many beautiful, beautiful things to be thankful for. Bye, my friends.